So one area of research that has really been stimulated through CRIC is the work that we're doing on what we call barrier crossing leaders. What we're looking to do is to develop and cultivate patterns of barrier crossing leadership that will encourage parliamentarians and religious leaders to develop more respect and tolerance towards those of other religious faiths, but also those of no faith.
We've also been looking at the question of political fragmentation in Europe. That's something that's not just a political problem, it has big security implications, and we've been working on that.
There is great potential on the basis of the kinds of research techniques that we've been developing and the measures that we've been using of identity fusion, for example. Potential to use those things as a diagnostic tool, to spot, to develop, for example, what we're calling a volatility index. That is to say, a sort of measure of how volatile a given population is at any given time.
How I see the future of CRIC, I think CRIC can expand its network. I mean, I think currently it's a very good network, it's quite extensive, but I believe that there's through people like myself, can help to expand the network to bring in more practitioners as well as think tank and academic colleagues working on intractable conflict.
I think one of the futures that CRIC has is being able to be more instrumental in resolution of various conflicts across the planet, particularly when decision makers that are within those conflicts become paralyzed about what to do and how to do it.
Hopefully, what it will evolve to is a regular communication between scientists who can bring evidence to bear on the problems that policymakers think need to be solved or addressed.
We have the potential now to develop what I'd like to call a diffusion toolkit. It's a bit like de-radicalization, but instead of the focus being on radicalized ideology or belief, the focus would be on the fusion process itself, and to see whether we can disentangle the relationship between personal identity and group identity simply by exploring more deeply people's memories and the extent of sharedness, the veracity of those memories and other aspects.
There's still a lot of potential which remains untapped. There's much more we can do. And I believe that the CRIC network is something which I will certainly would like to very much remain a part of for the foreseeable future, because I think the opportunities for research networking is tremendous here.
I'm very happy with how things have gone, and I'll be very happy also to see the next generation picking it up and taking it forward in whatever way seems appropriate to them and to the world as it changes for good and ill.